Well, sound. Mic working, mic working. I assume this is working. I couldn't bother checking
vested in
this.
acquiring such a contraption. We might use it to control the trade routes, or simply swallow up the competition. Imagine the profit possibilities. Our Arcadia takeover is a marathon, not a sprint. We're all in the sprat race together. Soon enough, Praetor's midnight moonscape will be lit like high noon with Anti's signage. Now, on to other things.
Give me a second.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or gut.
I don't know if I've ever heard this song. All right, what are we fucking doing? We talked to this lady a little bit. She wanted me to do the water thing. Do I have to go back and talk to her now that
Now watching.
Hello. Welcome to Caff Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runch, and I'll be happy to assist you today.
Jesus, proxy jump scare. Who is this large person? This guy? Oh. Confused a little bit.
Oh, she's a real top-of-class type. Smart, but also patient. I struggle sometimes with my advanced courses, but Persephone's been tutoring
You're
me
very
after work
close
hours.
to the cam. I'm scared. You worry me sometimes. Sounds like a
I'm
great
just
person.
glad she doesn't mind teaching the same lesson twice. Anyway, I'd hate to waste any more of your free study period with my idle thoughts. Anything else I can help with?
Like some caffeine.
Certainly. Here you are. Please imbibe responsibly.
Oh, see ya. Man, that's a lot. Where is she? Is she back here? Oh, she's over here still.
I hope you have good news for me.
Here's the sample you asked for. Crash course in telemetry. Negotiator. Okay.
I knew I had the right person for the job.
15.
You saved me
Damn.
quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
Pleasure doing business with you. What's next for you?
Aw, wondering if you'll ever see me again? Precious. I'll
Oh,
remain in the garden
yes,
a little
indeed.
while longer, but it would be best if we limited contact with one another. No offense.
Or venetation
But who
mask?
knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps our paths will intersect
Zapper?
again someday.
Waistcoat. It's easy to miss stuff you got in this game.
To increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for
Zapper.
Nextweek's abnormal
Sleepy
phone
time.
calls or
Sneak attacks with this weapon
prolonged
harmlessly
loss of
shock the target,
Next up,
automatically
something
paralyzing them.
reasonably
Feel free
peppy.
to believe anyone
Please
knocked
consult your
out by this
employee
weapon is
handbook
just
to determine if
unconscious.
dancing is presently allowed.
I like the description on this. Sleep has been called the Little Death. Stealthy attacks with this baton apply a lot of sleep.
Sweet dreams, you're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a
Well, I guess this could make a good sneak attack weapon if it's like an automatic.
Apoplexy, whooping fits,
Guess these.
childhood gout,
Ah.
rickets, dysentery, swings of moon,
What happened?
bloody flux, decrepitude, night terrors, mania, day terrors,
Day terrors.
Sleep tight with sweet
I see.
Any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago,
That's a lot of
mild days,
side effects.
scrumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing.
I'm good at ducks the music. Poke him.
Did you know around 1,000 species of bacteria live on human skin? A fascinating, if not relevant, bit of trivia. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, good you're alive. I wasn't sure. Oh, no, better
And
because
prodding me was intended to elicit what result, exactly? At any rate, I am quite conscious, merely waiting.
sure. I just admit it. Just admit it. I caught you napping.
I can assure you that of my numerous psychic afflictions, narcolepsy is not one of them. Would that it were, but no. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates.
Well, I'm pretty important. Heard the song for. Let me guess. This here gave you that prediction. I'm pretty
Indeed
important.
you are. All figures have value in the universal
yeah.
equation, although, upon immediate reflection,
That's
I don't
correct.
think that's what you meant. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
That was fine. Well, it was a pleasure to make acquaintance with a fellow academic.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands.
Happy
I prefer
not
to keep my
actual
skin
birthday.
microbiome free of
Thank you.
exogenetic cells. You understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would
You
yield
were quite
results.
rude to me a second ago, though.
Don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our
Oh, they're present.
excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
No. I don't even know what an excogation chapel is.
Excogitation chapels are
Excogitation.
order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in
Still
residence.
best emote for
In these unprecedented
enlarging.
times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings.
Not really. What I was just thinking ban. I still kind of am, but let me post what someone posted in YouTube for Twitch chat. Yeah, let's just ban them. Let's just ban them. Get the fuck out of here. Quality YouTube chat. Send more hunt down the audio logs for you.
I couldn't possibly ask you to endanger yourself by seeking out these logs. Cloister is rather treacherous, and some of the chapels are difficult to reach by design. However, if you happened upon these chapels and recovered these logs, I would most certainly be interested in their contents. By my reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected is 4.
Can't say I'm happy about
You
it.
have that. 4. No more, no less. Each chapel should have at least one somewhere inside.
I really hope I can collect more than 4. Well, I have you. There's something else I'd like
Happy
to test.
answer any questions you may have.
Can you speak to the rumors of an experiment involving the garden's water
How
supply?
do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
Oh, look at all these things I can't do. Require item, piece of sample of perspective. That was convincing. Care to try again?
First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter?
For the well-being of the people up, so I'm kicking over rocks and seeing what's wriggling underneath. You're drugging people. I think that's something I should know about. Two, to be honest.
As much as I relish the idea of entrusting a stranger with sensitive and
I'm so
potentially
tempted to take that my
incendiary
Discord status.
I shall have to
That
decline
will never track the
further
diaper
comments.
fetish edgelords to
Perhaps
clarify.
if you were
I mean, the
to
thing
help
I
me
said.
out with recovering those logs I asked for,
I
could
see.
lure
I
me
thought you were talking
to
about his
sharing
thing, so it's good
knowledge.
you clarified.
But let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? If there's nothing else, I would like to return to my deep breathing exercises.
I actually don't listen to the thing you said. As much as like the rest of the day, just as stranger with sensitive and potentially incendiary information, I shall decline comment. Perhaps you will help you remove those cogs. Okay. Some general question. I heard about Wiley's takeover at Exxon Monastery. Any thoughts on that?
Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask?
I mean, I feel like I've known one of those types of people for a little while. One day I went in their stream and there was this crazy Yakuza scene, and I think that's the only way I could possibly describe that scene. Wiley said he would be resigning from the order, so what happens to him now?
His resignation has been duly received and accepted. Where he goes from here or what he does now is up to him. I expect we won't hear from him anytime soon. On a more positive note, the Department of Predictive Analysis's biennial summits will be far less contentious.
It's more than a slap on the wrist. People are dead because of him. Who is this guy? Oh, Wiley. Resigning from the orders. What happens to him now? Okay. I was wondering, don't you feel more responsible for what happens?
Of course I do. That is precisely why my energy is better channeled toward the future, to ensure such tragic events never happen.
I did not.
Landon Wiley was
Used
afflicted
to
by
be.
that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorically sound? That remains debatable.
Well, his plan failed, so that's pretty darn strong condemnation of his math.
Generally, yes. Although it's important to remember that unexpected outcomes can still arise from failed experiments. But let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious talk is giving me a stomachache and...
Oh,
I just got rid of the last one.
poor baby. So appeared in Yakuza 2, and it's a remake. They brought him back in Yakuza 7 and onwards. They're like, man, we're bringing him back. He needs to be a permanent stay. Can't help you, man. My engineering is too weak. Thanks, Andy. I guess they have a little button you can press or something. Tripped on a box. Tired babbling about fish, plankton, sea greens. Didn't read this. Quick memory reps. Yeah, that's what happened. They were like, his series is going full silly. Bring back the baby man.
Line our pockets.
You should go send that guy who was in my YouTube chat a DM.
Hey,
I'm sure he'll be
only
happy to.
security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave. Please.
Please. Oh, she's nice about it. We're gonna rob her.
Free to take.
Yes. Free to take. That was a positive. Also, Security Breach has good loot. Even if it's nerfed? Yeah, I figured so. I'll be down for playing a little bit later, probably, if you want. I do want to finish this fucking game though. Wow! Can't do anything with you.
Please don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Sorry, man.
Over here.
No.
Canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex.
There you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's choice and the
this
Order
was
will
the
soon
other
be
debater
rivals
guy.
No longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and
just let me know.
combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward.
You can rely on me,
In the
Vicar.
meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory
3 followers.
skills. Our presiding bishop and anti-Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Assigned administrant, some members of the displaced were housed there at the time.
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Not possible. No target to gut.
Predetermined.
Let me see who I'm not remembering.
Conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
Are we talking about people you actually get in your party? Okay. Okay. Right. He's the... Okay.
On what target?
So you must be missing them, not them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, some of them are kind of easy to tell. Cool structure. Still don't know what I want to do with my skill points, man. Do I want to pump lockpick? Observation? With progress for 2 hours? Alright. Seem to be enjoying it enough. Especially if you went through doing things multiple times. That or you just have more patience than me. Let's look around in case I get information before talking to that guy. This might be another guy I don't want to talk to. Is Corona stolen? Just a drink, I assume. I've been enjoying this game though.
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission.
Will allow you to see Ruth. Oh, Ruth must be the lady. Okay, she's the big head lady, presiding bishop or whatever. All right, let's talk to you.
You. I don't know who you are, but if you thought it wise to bring a cultist into the heart of Order territory, you are deeply foolish. I have not the slightest theory as to how you bypassed our guards. But if it was through violence, be assured, it will be returned exponentially.
Fancy suit. Why the light bulbs on the front of your suit? Surely you understand the merits of surrounding oneself with different perspectives.
This differing perspective is explicitly violent and completely wrong-headed, especially in regard to the rifts. There is a cultist-centric issue the Order needs resolved. I suspect you are capable of doing such. If you are not, I cannot trust you, and certainly cannot allow you to see Ruth.
If these cultists are suffering the same affliction of being traitorous curs as the others seem to be, then I look forward to killing them.
See, not a problem. Let's see what this plan is first.
My task is this. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
As much as I welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the Dawn until I get their treachery sorted.
Means Order's trust we can deal with these cultists. If you think we wouldn't have to bother with this, seeing as we saved the Order's delegate.
From what I understand, Vicar Levin's continued existence is a mere side effect of whatever personal vendetta you happen to be attending to.
Okay.
I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead. But I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you.
So, why did you drop that guide that you were using before? Did it just tell you to do something and you didn't want to do it that way? I'm not button Newton from afar.
First, the Order's artillery has long since been rendered inoperable by Protectorate attacks. Second, Newton is a heritage site, so I don't want it reduced to cinders. And third, and most importantly, that would tell me nothing of your trustworthiness. Journey to Newton. Eliminate the cultists to a person. Then we may speak of getting you an audience with Ruth.
Shit answers in either or kept contradicting itself. Going more than Order is respect to put my life on the line.
You're results oriented. I can understand that. Fine. Expect a tangible reward on top of the Order's goodwill.
I don't like how her suit, like the lights on them, like stretch. Assuming heritage, the heritage side, anyways.
The Six Pillars Chantry, which was one of the first temples founded after Arcadia's colonization. It's over 100 years old. The cultists are likely profaning it. But even if they aren't, I don't want them there. Our loss of Newton is symbolic. If we cannot protect it, how can we protect Arcadia? May you prove my plethora of doubts unfounded. And may you keep your cultist colleague in line on your way.
You're lucky the commander needs something from you, or you'd be looking at your intestines on the ground right about now.
Easy. Sheesh.
Time for discounts. Hello, stranger. Mercenary. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Any undue rage you note in my tone is not at all related to the recent coup in my beloved protectorate. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors, waiting for them to capitulate, unable to aid my fellows at home. It is truly a wonderful feeling.
This guy. Oompa Loompa ass song. Yeah. Waiting for the Order to capitulate to the console. Take exception to be called mercenary. I'm not sure I understand what's going on. Call me a mind reader, but I think you may want to be somewhere else.
I cannot leave. My sovereign-given task is to bring the Order back into the Protectorate fold. But now it seems as if I must also bring the Protectorate into its own fold. One deed at a time, Philo.
Chinese games are on the rise. Yeah, I guess so. But what in particular makes you say that? I think someone called a conciliator would be more friendly, polite, diplomatic. The crew was a pretty nasty surprise, huh?
I've proudly served the Protectorate my whole life. Now look at it. Traitors from without, traitors from within. It's enough to make an old man despair. That consul, I never trusted that miserable bastard. His betrayal is so galling, I'd almost care to join the armed forces to bring him to justice myself. But my hands quaver with age, and the Sovereign has tasked me.
I figure Where Winds Meet might be one of them.
I must see it to completion before all else.
A few people in my old Throne of Liberty guild were playing that. Although I think they're just playing it as a time kill. I think most plan to start Ashes of Creation when that early access starts. I don't know what Tides of Annihilation is, though. Steam shit in the bed? Tides of Annihilation. Is it out or like have a beta or something? Because I see it's not out on Steam yet. Or just some big game people are expecting. Chinese Elden Ring? It says single player here, but let's go fast for player co-op. Unexpected any scenes Protector in the Heart of Order territory.
I am not just anyone. The duty of a liaison is of the utmost importance, requiring due diligence and delicacy. Though I suppose it a mite strange that this
when was that
task
showcase? I
falls to me,
forgot about it. I remember seeing
as I
something about
urge
it,
the
but
vehement tanning of any wayward body bent on disrespecting the
oh,
Protectorate,
okay,
which
gotcha.
would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness, slandering my beloved sovereign, following that feckless consul, makes my blood boil.
You got a big old mustache, man. It's tough. Didn't you see this coming?
I had reason to suspect the consul for some time, but this is beyond the range of simple suspicion. Some subjects had begun to doubt the sovereign's ability to lead as his father had. But I did not expect them to turn so openly. Anyone who didn't side with the sovereign will pay, sooner or later. You may count on it.
Wait, what was that top option?
See me now.
Hate the order so much. What are you doing here?
Hate is an inaccurate phrase. I find them arrogant and exasperating. Without the Protectorate, this little organization would have no holdings to squat in. I am here because the Sovereign has tasked me with bringing these wayward, pretentious toddlers back into the Protectorate fold. Unfortunately, my time here has taught me that only mass death has the power to change the local hearts.
Honestly, both types of reviews are dumb. Reviews in general of stuff, like reviews on a product, for example, like just some random, I don't know, tool or something. The product will be like absolutely perfect, not a problem. One of the best products ever bought. 1 star. It took an extra day to get shipped here. It's like, what?
You too can reach the pinnacle of refreshment with Omega Fruit Tea.
No.
Available in standard
Fuck the baseline.
and caffeinated versions. A taste this transcendent can only be formulated by the Order of the Ascendant.
I was half expecting to hear the going down the. I've been in here, right? Yeah, I've been in here. Marker.
The following song mentions some actions that are improper. Something your fractions.
Time for discounts.
Okay, I guess let's get out of here. What? Oh, there's crafts a custom primer for you equipment in your inhaler and used it applies a buff for a long duration. While the buff is active, kills caused by the party. Ready for a small amount. Primer is very low toxicity usage. There, we got this. Damn, I haven't used you in a while, huh? Why did I bring her? Oh, right. I had to go back to do the mental refreshment place. Thought I was done with the other planet, but nope. I'm just gonna have to accept I can't pass all the skill checks. Why did I bring her with me? Did I have a quest to do with her or something? I know I have something to do with her, but whatever, let's just take both of them. Probably had her for a reason. The generation giving 2 to 5 stars to Arc Raid because generative AI for grunts and emotes, repaid voice actors, but quality of good stuff gets 3 to 5, which is ratio to your AI generation. I actually saw some of the AI generation stuff for Call of Duty. That's like bad use of AI too. It's like Studio Ghibli art on banners. It's like, huh? All right, they wanted me to recruit the scientist guy, right? Alright, I cleared this area out pretty good, but let's do a save here, guys. That's a big studio, man. You can pay some fucking artists. Like a modder or like a really small studio or one-person project or something? Okay, sure. Big AAA studio, go suck a cock. But my corner cutting, my profits. Take this item. Memo of Adventurous Gold. Take some.
On this intellectually stimulating episode of Notable Locations of Scientific Inquiry, we contemplate the colossal. A commutative construct so powerful, it requires a planetary mass ice ball to both house its analytical engine and cool it to 274.24 Kelvin.
Are we get mentally refreshed again? No?
Bundle yourself in cold weather outerwear as we visit Elysium's Ice Moon Cloister, home of the Archive.
My irregularities have all
Stop talking.
That was Rudy Gary.
Cipherless machinery was engineered by the first bishop and the matriarch herself, so we could harness its predictive powers to unravel the universal equation.
Unfriendly company. They're not.
Beneath Cloister's permafrost sprawls an endless maze of components.
Come on, get in here.
Logic assemblies, data manifolds, quantifiers, re-quantifiers, re-dequantifiers. The Archive's core assembly lies within the Ice Moon's inner mantle. 2.7 billion thermionic valve switches perform the nitty-gritty of Boolean data calculation. Such processing generates tremendous heat, which is dissipated by the thermal capture system. 4,367.89 kilometers of feed and return pipes circulate coolant between Cloister's subsurface seas and the core assembly. When in operation, the core would turn molten in 1.8 minutes without thermal capture's consistent hydraulic pressure of 3,300 psi.
This weapon sure makes my life a lot easier.
The system is foolproof. It would take deliberate human intervention.
Also, Game Words isn't better in terms of jury choice games.
But who would act so irrationally?
Well, I thought it was only like, doesn't that only count for like a percentage or something?
Input commands are delivered by complex punch cards that process information stored on data bricks. Only an operator wielding the Calcaduceus may set the archive to its tasks. To outsiders, it appears we are waving a mathematical magic wand, but we know better. It's scientism. Alas, the facility has slipped from our computational control, lost not only for scientism, but the love of humanity.
Pick up full privilege priority pass.
It is imperative that we recover the archive and resume its great purpose, solving the universal equation so we will inevitably achieve ascendancy.
Addendum. Since we recorded this episode, the thermal transfer system size increased from 4,367.89 kilometers to 4,367.91 kilometers. We are racked with regret for this error.
Rats this guy to spot me.
Never to be out.
Consistency in your work is wonderful. Consistency in playlists is not.
A series of recorded lectures from Head Refresher Gold is the key component protector of mental refreshing process methodology. An accompanying note from the Head Refresher Gold reads, turn up a smidge when I get to the good part. You know that bit when I mention how at its base, humanity unguided is cradily inept and slothful. Do I have most of the stuff I need? I guess I don't need everything. I'm not sure I'm really big on the idea of helping a corporation get secrets to mentally brainwash people, but...
Illuminate. Hard to recall. Here's an easy acronym.
Is recall spirits in into guidance broadcast is my belief that looks. Do I remember to avoid activating the system until I have safely retreated my office? Assess the volume required to fill the chamber with repuritating gas.
Hey, what's that sound? Why does the wall look so soft all of
Will this allow me to like... Oh, he's facing me.
Don't wait for later.
Alright, another save and let's talk to him.
do I detect a whiff of repriorant gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Wait. Ha! You're not a protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
And so the scientist becomes the lab sprat. Fitting, ain't it?
Well, this is normally where you'd say something.
I'm an outsider. My lack of glassy-eyed builder and gaze gave me away, did it?
Listen to this one. You're a hoot. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe me? I can prove it. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
Plainly. To document the wonders of mental refreshment process.
You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your purpose here, and whose employ you're under. A proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for.
Oh, I'm always up to you. Share your facility's secrets with me if I win. Would I ever believe that?
I believe in the strength of our ideals. I'm quite certain I'll win you over. What's more, our colloquy promises to be vastly more diverting than my usual day-to-day blather. But if I'm wrong, what would Auntie's choice or the order or my word, you're not a scrapper? Well, none of them will know what to do with our advanced know-how.
In any case, for the sake of our shared history with the Protector.
There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order, our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them?
That's rich from someone allowed freedom to think, but who robs it from others. Oh, I barely have enough speech for it.
My position is a burden, gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order is chaos to us. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
Speech 11, just enough again. They're effective at getting things done, honestly, not that I've said. Their advertising jingles and sloganeering are pretty catchy. They greatly reward skill, talent, and innovative ideas. You go far over there, surely.
That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate,
you probably so. I don't know how thorough you're supposed to be. I guess you're using the guide too.
Technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
This guy keeps putting his hand like in his chest, keep like clipping into his chest. Because everything looks great if you're doing mental revising instead of receiving it. You sound almost like your patients. Are you repeating the script?
Not word for word, no. I do take certain liberties with the Sovereign's Handbook, a beacon to the cosmos, to inhabit the spirit of the work and give it a dramatic, scientific air. I understand you meant that as an insult, but I refuse to be baited by those either jealous or ignorant of our ways.
Imagine having a clever cohort to debate like this often. I do in the world of academia.
That does sound rather engaging. Regular discourse with me
Cooking
or intellectual
is
equals.
awesome too.
Likely less of them singing. Though
let you
it
cook
does
without
depend
passing
what
time.
we'd be
Yeah.
debating. Well, you've raised some interesting points, I suppose. Any other clever assertions you'd like to put forward before I fully evaluate your performance here?
Yeah, I can't get either of those right away. What do you think the Matrix will think about the film question today? You ever judge a city by how it treats dissension? The Protectorate is scarcely bizarre, scarily bizarre.
Her opinion to me would be largely irrelevant. While I appreciate all she did, of course, there are those who are visionaries and those of us who enact vision, who make it real. Huh. Taken as a whole, that was the most engaging
Shoot this man.
conversation I've had in... well, couldn't even say. Yes, it's true. I am thoroughly disturbed by how much you made me question many long-held beliefs. But frankly, that was quite invigorating. Now, what next?
I'm recruiting this guy who mentally brainwashes people for the corporation. What's wrong with that? I think it's time you had a session of lay the particularity yourself. Anti-choice wants to offer you a job as a highly recognized, well-paid scientist.
Really? That's exceptionally flattering, and something I never would have considered before our belief-shaking conversation. But honestly, I do deserve it, don't I? Might I ask for a few additional particulars? For instance, what is the title of the role?
Two vice presidents are waiting to tell you everything at ADS Undisputed.
My, that sounds wonderful. I shall head there straight away. Thank you so much for making this opportunity happen.
Mannerism and the way he speaks made me say it. No, he's a giant piece of shit. Don't worry about it.
That wasn't the song I was supposed to play. Oh, I forgot to carry the one.
This control appears to be quiet and dark because it was inoperable.
Are already aware of which song follows.
Can you get put in here, or someone gets put in here?
What an edifying confabulation.
What an edifying confabulation. There's still more?
Do not worry when things become complicated. You went to school and studied and matriculated.
Now there's more to this place. How do I get to it?
There's no need to suffer from perplexity.
Can I get down where the people are still? Go down this way. Shotgun in the back of the head. Oh, now you're for the sneaking.
You are listening to Grand Plan Wireless, Arcadia's voice of reason.
I did not mean to do that.
Prepare for profundity. The moment's at
Go back
hand
down.
for another installment of Ask Vicar with Vicar Meg Sai Sai. A listener asks, why did the order split from the Protectorate? Well, this is certainly a well-worn question. Must be from a fresh Auntie's Choice convert or the like.
Always eager to cover old ground for a new student. The principal reason for our section thoughts are strictly prohibited. Protectorate's abandonment of reason. Or more specifically, their warping of the matriarch's vision. Idealism rooted in scientism. Presiding Bishop to be refreshed. Your siren's call of independent. We parted ways with the Protectorate just as Auntie's Choice began their invasion of Arcadia. An invasion
Hello again.
we predicted.
Feeling refreshed yet? Not sure I am yet, but how does one know?
Should get you out of here before you're braided.
Leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say.
I'm a high-rank Protectorate so-and-so. You have to come with me.
Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so-and-so as a title. This feels a bit curious to me. But I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the treatment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
Give me this. I guess I had it already.
I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry. Though there are 2 automechs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and handling off.
There's another one too. There's the corporate, which is Auntie's choice. There's, yeah, basically fascist, which is the protectorate, and then the science people, which is the order. Ugh. Like to a cult almost. The plan, so forth, and so forth. News: the pantry's open for ambling.
Okay. Ready to go then, I suppose.
What about the other lady?
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts.
I guess he's the only one I'm breaking out.
Responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
Each a vital cog. Each a
We
vital
refresh. So refresh.
I mean, I wouldn't say any of the factions are good, but they're probably the least worst faction.
Wireless, the informed, sourced, peer-reviewed sound of scientism.
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now.
Can I ask you if you're a member of the staff, right? You seem a little fresh yourself.
I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions. But my questioning days are long gone.
You'd believe me without question if I once told you I caught a saltuna as big as a house? Called Telltaler? Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. That's okay, that was simple. Can I ask you a few questions about the facility?
Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again.
What's wrong with questions?
Questions are an unmistakable sign of worry, disquietment, and worst yet, rumination. Once the mind is a thing of symmetry, vexatious agitatements simply waft away. As every loyal and dutiful protectorate subject knows,
Sheesh.
Thinking is best left to our betters.
Yeah, fuck that. Where can I find samples of pharmacology used here?
You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly.
What does the medicament dispensement automech do?
The medicament dispensement automech automechanically dispenses medicaments.
Thanks. Say that 3 times fast.
The medicament dispensement automech automechanically dispenses medicaments. The medicament dispensement automech automechanically dispenses medicaments. The medicament dispensement automech automechanically dispenses medicaments.
It could have been faster. How could someone give an example of this facility's propaganda methodologies?
I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good, good. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of the prescribed curative regimen. Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together is to together thrive.
So, the protectorate, the fascists, I guess, they punish people by sending them to mental refreshment, which is what this place is. They chemically, sedate you and basically try to brainwash you, and that's your punishment if you're doing something or you're behind on something. Where can I find one of those audio cartridges you mentioned?
Upstairs in the audio-visual aids office.
I think I got that already.
Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security.
Future from America. Even refresh. So you want to question this? That's a good reason to grant me access.
How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas.
I should have talked to you earlier, huh? What sort of technology is employed in this
You
process?
must mean the lathe of particularity. One assumes you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet. You'll soon learn all about it firsthand.
I better go.
You'll feel ever so much better once your phreноmetric peaks have been abraded.
They're just handing out keys to anyone around here, aren't they?
She sure ain't asking many questions. Though I figure that's the aim of this refreshment nonsense. Bastards.
Oh shit, I killed the guy that's supposed to hand out the stuff. Okay. By guy, I mean the robot.
Worthless bodies.
Scientology, yeah. We played Are We There yet with Kate? Don't know. I guess you saw it on my list. What games I am or something.
Like us.
Yeah. I know. You'd have to ask her. Prism heavy revolver. It's equipped.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation.
That's an elevator. Okay. Let's keep going around here. I'm gonna shoot a quick question here because I don't trust ChatGPT with an issue. Oh, these are the prisoners again. Okay, circle around here. We'll escape last. Special administrations? Have I been here? That'd be the guy, no? Just ask Dr. Phil. There's possibly graphs and PowerPoint / Word with a specific brand style? Or does that have to be done manually?
We verify.
Not in Word that I know of.
Before we amplify.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I guess I haven't been here.
Contains exactly the amount of protein your body can process at a given time. Make Axiom your Axiom.
Honestly, I don't even use Word most of the time. It's rare that I have to use any Microsoft stuff. I usually use OpenOffice. Messages. Head refresher goal subject maximal peak abatement.
A result of chemical reactions. Lives predestined along paths clear only.
Oh, quest experience?
Consistency in your work is
Oh, let me close.
Consistency in playlists.
Oh, that's more of the materials I needed. Okay.
New song.
Silence. I gotta read. And there's still a radio in the background. As you're well aware, repeated sessions in the lathe of particularity at minimal abatement settings are most conducive in it to such long-term mental well-being. The maximal abatement setting is generally reserved for the most extreme cases, meant to be used sparingly, as it has been known to markedly decrement an individual's curiosity and motivation. As you may have observed, this can happen more often than has been reported widely and can also occur at lower settings from time to time. To mention this fact outside this facility is strictly forbidden, as it will undoubtedly undermine the confidence in the mental refreshment process and our perfect society. The Council has authorized the use of maximal abatement settings on those who threaten to undermine our perfect society. I trust I'm making myself abundantly clear. Ever yours, Head Refresher. Piece of shit. Conceal special administration words. Sealed. Assess you two and see if there are any Indian user tutorials how to do it.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his...
Oh, it's the Sovereign.
At his best right now.
So this dude is the head of the Protectorate, and his, I guess, second in command, the Consul, overthrew him. He's in his bed, dude, just like drooling on himself. First Lieutenant to the Sovereign, Gustav Feld. She's looking for graphs. That's graphics in specific colors. Like I can do branding, but graphs with a specific style, I don't know if that can be automated. I'll tell you what, I just saved, so I'll do one for you.
That was unexpected, but inspiring.
Stop talking.
No talking? You're just scared? Hey, she liked it, yeah.
You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities.
That's the ruler, or former ruler of the Protectorate?
Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
What happened to him?
We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself.
You don't question any of what happened? The Consul's clearly orchestrated this move to take control. How long has it been like this?
Preposterous! The Consul and all the Vigilant are above reproach. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm, or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
You should bring him to some proper medical facilities.
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be. Go. Please, just leave us. Just leave.
Alright, let's try that one more time. Oh, that's disappointed. Kinda. Also, I kinda not actually thinking about it a little bit more.
You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend. Why, I'm his attendant, of course. I have seen to the Sovereign's personal needs since he was a mere, but of course vibrant and robust, infant. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today. We've been here since then. He has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher
Has he been like
Gould
this?
himself.
Was the last time he said anything?
After his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting. Absurd nonsense about how the Consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time.
You don't question any of what happened?
Why should I? One who questions betrays. No subject of the Protectorate would to even think this stately form of I will stay true to him.
Can we take you both out somewhere else?
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the just.
All right. Thank you. And I'll leave you to rot. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I'm missing here. Yeah, it's marked now, and I just gotta go to the... Can't do anything with them, so yeah. Oh, I still gotta go to the exit with that guy, right? Let me see if there's anything else up here. So was this lead to that hallway? Yeah, that takes a while. Okay, yeah, that's how I got that. All right, so let's go cognitive easement, then go out the exit and with the guy that we helped escape. This way? This way. Hey, buddy.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you enough. Now, after you. By all means. Oh, and last I heard from my daughter, Emily, she was off to Free Market Station. You meet us there. She'll surely give you a reward.
Emily.
Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes you out to be.
Okay.
I'm
Well, that's
certain
where I happen to be going.
As soon as I talk to Severin, I'll be able to... Perhaps their faith failed them, and they succumbed to greed, sold us out for some measly bits.
How can you be sure this hasn't sold you out too?
I can't, but I'm fairly confident he wouldn't. If he did, he'll die like the rest of them. Then I'd truly be at a loss, with no idea how to get back in the Dawn's good graces. If we're so deeply infiltrated, I'm certain our leader will have gone to ground.
Voyage of the Box. She's perfect liftoff where it exploded in space because I told, or well, I guess I didn't say it to explode, but someone else did. I guess it did have a good liftoff, just kind of after the liftoff, it kind of violently exploded. Oh, Free Market Station is where he went. Who's Emily? Oh, can I do this again? Probably not. Oh, I can. Oh, alright, cool. Well, money and experience for me. Wasn't this one of the last ones I did? This means I can go do all the... I wonder how much bits it is every time I do that. Or how much experience it is before I can do that. Perks. Not that one. Transfer. Oh, wow, that's not much at all.
Line of pockets.
I guess I gotta do it with all the things.
Thanks for visiting Free Market Station.
I have to find an Emily. I did that already. That's the vending machine. Salmon. One short.
Tired of firearms that think I miss? Browse all you like. Everything. Feel free to go.
Agatha. So never bought this 10K. No wonder why I know about it. Well, I ain't gonna buy that. Oh, I'm really close to leveling.
Anybody even? Hello, once more. I guarantee. Buy from me. Please.
So much thought of Prudence as a neighbor back then. Like she would just.
If you've a tooth pain, you know. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need
No
scrutiny.
dentistry obsessed for a doctor.
Yes. Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. I think that excuses whatever quirks I may or may not have. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself. Doctor here. Get your stitches.
This is another faction, I guess, Sub Rosa, like the criminal thieves underground faction. I actually guess they're maybe the least worst. Oddly enough. Ooh. Oh, this okay. Here, let me be right back though. In a minute. All right. Back to it. All right, so this is the dude I saved from the prison.
Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only. If you became violently ill after eating here, please feel free to write our stall an angry letter, then burn it. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
You in charge of the stall by yourself?
This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those, redacted, sub rosa, redacted, a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich.
Oh. Now watching. 5? Ugh, whatever. Is it bugged now? I can't talk to you guys? Shit, I'm gonna steal some more then. Stupid fucking goddamn kleptomania.
No target to gut.
Glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope. Both of us, well, we're forever in your debt. Ah, before I forget, here, this is for you. Thank you ever so much for freeing my father.
My friend from Placid Waters.
He too.
Appreciate you fetching the pitch
That's
bomb
so
when they got me. And of course, the escort out of there. Though mostly, the pitch ball.
You still have the fucking helmet on? How are you doing, Waylon?
Wonderful, wonderful. So good to see Millie again.
Oh, I
Don't know how
leveled.
to do anything here, but I can sing to my heart's content. You heading out? Do take care. Again, much obliged.
Glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope.
Well, I have 2 perk points now. Still know what I want to do with it. Do I just pump observation? So I have 7 more skill points I can allocate total. Unless it gives me bonus at 30, which I doubt. Tempted to put 2 in lockpick because I know there's 14 lockpicking things. Hacking's also tempting. 7 would get me up to 15. I don't even know if that'd be enough. I think there was something with 17 hacking. Okay, I'll leave the... Well, I'll put 1 in observation, and then I'll keep the other 2 on me. More science is tempting, but... 9 science. I was planning to put a bunch of medical too, but that ended up never happening. Oh boy. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know which perk I would want. Just as far as perks go, I got most of the stuff I wanted. So, looking at this stuff, I could get some more speech perks since they seem to be used decently often in combat. But... yeah, I don't know. Dealing damage to weak hearing creatures frightens them for a short duration, has a cooldown between activations, which shortens with your speech skill. Strong enemies, such as bosses, until their armor's gone, basically. Could I get... I can't get Negotiator, and there's no way that's happening. Grim Visage I could get. I kind of want this mostly for, like, speech checks. More than, the combat effects. As for the rest, I don't know. Tempting. Also tempting.
Both of us, well, we're forever in your
Garment's
debt.
here. Come, I might not know. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide.
You get quite the collection. How do you come to
Used
all
to be
this?
part of Auntie's choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessel. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid and made off with my cargo. Turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look. I got rat.
That seems kind of normal.
My gear has the
Kind of strange in this game. Some mass too, didn't I? It was this, I guess. That good. Lab eyewear. It'd be cool if I could equip multiple things.
clothes on station or your money back.
Okay, I think I'm about here, ready to get out here and go to the other ship.
Any friend libations or information? What's your poison?
Any rumors circling around the station?
For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her.
Lilith, you're well and welcome
Aside
guest.
from irritating me, I've been making it my business not to know. We of Free Market Station don't get involved. He may stay so long as he doesn't cause real strife. But that's it. You want to know more?
Line our pockets.
Thanks for the help.
Okay. It doesn't do. Need to do with this collector bozo, is there?
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but I...
Is there anything new here? I think I got something new and I never looked. I hate this system so much. This could have been so much better. know, all of these are things that I've seen before. Nope, they're all old stuff. Never actually looked at the ship. Ugh. Whatever. I kind of don't want to bring Inez because if I kill someone, she's a pain in the ass.
Except no
What was I here for? Oh, right. Region. Head office tower is where I want to head, I think. See, I dropped some frames at some point.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
Love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as...
You look befuddled. Or perhaps...
The big rip.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little...
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
I bet you ever Richard Gold is your latest hire. I stole Protectorate secrets too.
Of course you did, my most trusted ameliorator. You never fail to amaze and impress.
Head Refresher Gould will fit right in, surely. Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results.
I particularly wore people down until they lacked any curiosity or drive. It was designed to increase traceability and stifle the due to... Okay.
Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They can barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
They had the method of pairing propaganda with suggestibility drug to boost retention. Internal doctors show the lathe adversely affected patients more often than they let on. Against stability, but it affects your temporary, so regular dosing is key.
But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground. And so much for us exploiting that piece of technology.
At least I can make it sound bad.
What else?
I guess I have to choose all of them.
Good to know.
That's all I found.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. And more for converting Head Refresher Goulds to the joys of commerce.
Explosive auto stray SMG.
Well,
just
it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo!
So your preliminary chores are complete?
What? I want to go actually...
Finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they
like
flee or expire,
character.
leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
More than I could possibly relate, yet here I am, I guess.
Well, I appreciate the clarity, if not the lack of guile. For now, I suppose we'll remain uncomfortable bedfellows, if not ideological fellow travelers. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Good to express the desire to resume negations. I think you should. Your delegate wants Order and anti-choice to make peace. I think that's a mistake.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
Will it be possible for you two to meet face to face?
Oh, my security team would never allow it. But a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Oh, more work. Great. On second thought, maybe this isn't the best idea. Yeah, never mind. Leave. Sure.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
Hmm. Did I already steal everything from you guys? I guess so. Real talk. Oh, I wanted to get into her room just to quick save and blow her brains out, and then I can reload. That's the final lesson like this. It seems like it's possible.
And is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
Anything else I have to do here? Oh, can I talk to the lady that I was trying to sort the thing out for a little bit?
Versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages, a thing of legend to be handed down for.
Commendations on so successfully climbing the corporate rungs. Everything seems to be going according to plan. When you meet with Auntie, be accommodating but also bold. Raise the issue with her if she doesn't raise it first. Performing more labor for Auntie's Choice will inevitably bring our fair corporation into further conflict with the Order. So we only have one shot at this. Make it count. I'd offer you luck, but I trust you have the skills to not require it.
How much faith?
56 innings, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's Choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile takeover this! Right back at... Auntie.
Okay, let's take a look at my quests. Okay, this is why I had her. I thought I did all of this stuff for this already.
Now what?
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
Hello? Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Yes?
Hey, mister, any bits to spare? Talk is cheap, but my time is not.
Mind your own business.
Any progress?
One more to do.
As it says in the Middle Management Handbook, if...
Keep walking.
What am I supposed to do with this now? Oh, do I still gotta talk to the dude? Did I fail this quest? Oh, thanks, friend. Another Makar. Is this the stream where you perhaps pass James? Thank you, friend.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly redecorated.
Feature combat conditioning. Not him. Where did I get the key for this? Maybe it's a later quest?
Knock off the funny business. Can't tell the difference between
Reborn Day? Thank you, thank you.
Target, Commander, don't tease me!
Born Day.
This should be rich. What now? Jeer away. I'll be counting the...
What is it?
Free to take.
What am I detected? What am I detected? Oh, the Moon Man? I stole this. You want this?
This should be... I'll be counting...
Sorry,
Did I just
no target.
fail? I think this quest might just be bugged for me. I'm not going to be able to pickpocket him because I was facing... I think I pickpocketed you already. And I can't get in the door anyhow.
Alive. Step aside. Swine.
Wait, what happened? Oh my god, did she kill... God damn it. I might be going out with my mom. We're supposed to go out, just get like a small lunch and maybe do some shopping. Okay, I'm gonna stop bothering with this quest. I'm just gonna assume it's kind of bugged. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let me just go to the other planet. Small? I'm offended. What? If it's small, then I can't show up out of nowhere and freeload some food. You need to get way too much. And it should be, that's what you should be in, like a, you know, a horror comedy or something. Anytime there's food, you just suddenly you're there. They turn around, they're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, loath as I am to compliment the enemy, that's one damn impressive tower. Seizing that as a prize would change everything.
Literally me. So someone sees you pop out of nowhere, like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, there must be fucking food here somewhere, and a bunch of it. Spectrum canceled their appointment? Nice. Why? Call them to reschedule. Gotta be persistent. They didn't say. Let's take the order support. I gotta help them, so I guess I'm just gonna go around exploring. Just tired of walking around in towns and shit. Ask for an exchange. That works. If the new modem doesn't work, then it's definitely more of like a more likely the service issue. Yeah, I do need to level this thing.
It appears we're dealt with all. That was a close one.
Ursapod brain. Oh, another spawn point cave. Ha ha ya.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. With 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock?
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe
Real
I'm
hate
already in
scales.
shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
Excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony.
Oh man, not nearly enough medical.
Free to take.
Like the pain, I don't think pain scale works too much. I don't know what you'd use as a replacement, but like a lot of the time, if someone's in pain, they're just gonna tell you it's 10. It might not actually be a 10, it might be a 6 or something, but they'll be like it's a 10. The first game for about half an hour. On the second hardest, definitely got my ass handed to me at the intro. Yeah. This, when I was right at the hardest difficulty at first, was a little much, but usually with games are difficult, it's usually only early on. A broken bone to me could hurt less than someone else's. Yeah, that's true.
Hello, layperson.
Hell, I've literally seen like people like a nurse or something just is like telling people just tell them it's a 10 so they'll listen to you and give you what you need and that kind of thing. I'm starting my coding. Refreshing change of pace versus all the writing. Like that's quite a bit. It's easy for stuff to get like a lot of lines pretty quickly though. Where to adjust next? Hello?
Well, don't you look run of the median?
Nothing should work that way. No matter how often the data is verified and sanctioned, it is difficult.
Excuse me, I don't think you have the author is...
It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift. Salutations. We've been doing our utmost to find ways to manipulate this rift or extract data from it. Unfortunately, our efforts have been I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have any practical experience with or mathematical understanding of
Sounds like a you problem.
rift phenomena?
Here's them back to you. I was like, would have a machine that'll solve this problem.
Wait. Actually, this isn't some jest. You'll have to forgive me for not taking your assertion at face value. Perhaps a demonstration. For science, of course.
You should never doubt the power of the rift modulator.
Fascinating. It seems gravity doesn't apply to the rift, but it somehow maintains its position in space relative to the solar system. All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted.
But in a state far different from their original configuration. Fascinating.
What's residue? Nothing from the chest itself.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, no!
Its previous state. It's open again. Quickly, record all the relevant data and take down your observations. Reverted again. Infuriating.
Infuriating.
Assistant, activate the monitoring equipment. Architect above. That was incredible. That small, portable device changed the state of the rift anomaly in an instant. From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted to it, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology.
So take your word for it, and I explain this kind of thing. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine the inner workings? No, forget I asked. What a preposterous question. Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given my team and I a good deal to think about, and to try and fit into our current theoretical framework. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the universal equation.
Okay, you're welcome. No reward?
Anomalous outliers.
Everything is like I'm writing a linear dungeon crawler. Everything in switches and cases. Why would you use one over the other with switches and cases? I've used both, but it's been a little while.
The rift or of the device?
Can't afford.
Oh, didn't I get some new weapons or something? Yeah, this is just explosive rounds. Hey, more scenarios is good. Or more outcomes, or whatever it might be. Well, yeah. I mean, like an if or a case versus a switch. Or wait, the cases are within the switch, right? So switch variable, and then within it is the cases. Okay, yeah. Yeah, when I used to do scripting and stuff, I didn't do much else ifs kind of thing. I tended to use switching cases a lot myself, but it's been a little while. Oh, those old friends over here? Hello.
Over here. You. I don't know you.
Oh, you look like an edgelord.
You, I do. It's good to see you, Asa. It's me, Severin. You know, I've never been to Cloister before. It's cold.
What is wrong with you? Boy, damn it. Did they mentally refresh you?
No, let's just say I'm well lubricated. You tried the new Prestige gin? It helps when you have to do something you really don't want to do.
No, is he supposed to kill her? Is he gonna try and kill her? So this is a trap, isn't it?
Yes. There are a bunch of sentinels in hiding. When I give the word, they're to execute both of you.
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
Huh. Excellent idea. Let's do that. None of them must really like you, or you already be dead. Unlike as I know what's going on before I was in the violence. Explain yourself.
I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order so loudly. It was real. It came from the exalted leader herself. She summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the Dawn, I had to do this. I'm a coward. I didn't want to die. I'm sorry, Asa.
What? The leader of your fanatical cult is untrustworthy? Who could have seen that coming?
I do not appreciate your mockery. This is a true betrayal. One that demands to be paid for in blood. Starting with Acolyte Severin here.
No. Sentinels! Target confirmed!
Oh.
Sentinels! The target is here!
He was not happy with me mocking her cult, I guess.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Better than overtime.
You both are down already? Jesus. Oh, I guess someone was behind me up top or something. Damn.
Over here! What? No, let's just say
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
I didn't. She summoned me. I'm sorry, Asa.
Attack. Looks like it's time to do some killing. No, I want to kill them.
No. Sentinels! Sentinels!
No, he's gonna fall off my loot. Oh, never mind.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
Through his beneficent guidance, reloading.
Oh god.
My blood! For Auntie!
Need some help first.
There's the one that killed me last time.
Like
Or is it this guy who killed me?
I believe the Exalted Leader sent
Oh, I
Severin
guess
as
I've been
bait.
productive,
Not to mention
unfortunately.
betraying the
Alrighty.
Dawn to save her own life.
Look what through coding.
Coward. The unspeakable things I will do when I find her. Well, once I find her. The Exalted... No, I won't refer to her as such any longer. Dagmar continually moved around for safety. She always initiated contact with me. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to get ourselves inside their headquarters on Praetor. We'll track her by accessing their comm system.
Just going to waltz in and access system. How's that supposed to work? Sounds like a good time.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Fortunately, we don't need to worry about hacking their systems.
Of course we won't. I'll make short work of them.
Well, we won't need your expertise. You see, my parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once we do, they'll become unusable, as they'll set off all sorts of alarms.
But before I get that, though, I'm really unsure how I'm going to implement mobs in combat. I mean, I guess regardless, it'll be turn-based. No? I know, maybe look to other older games for inspiration on that, maybe. Or see how other MUDs maybe do it. Do some quick research. Maybe kind of like how JRPGs will have like a little list. Maybe you can have some function that you make that gets called to bring up the options of what you can do to a mob, like attack, run away, that kind of thing. Run away will just end the combat with a percentage chance or something, but also end your turn if it fails. And then I don't know, I guess you can have like skills or attacks or something if you want. Let's go get you some answers. Random number generation is stupid. Shh. Don't let the RNG hear you. That's not random. Yeah, not truly random. I mean, there's probably ways to make it more random. Or ops, you can obfuscate, say the right way to put it, but like you can do multiple random results and combine those for a result or something. For simple stuff anyways. What is this? This doohickey. Mobs. Mint pillars. There's what was protecting me. Ooh, you're a big boy, huh? Damn, I should have hit this one first, maybe? Made quick work of these. Order technician storage key card. Okay, I'll take that. Is that here or somewhere else? It's probably somewhere else. Yeah. Ha, ha. Might take out my switches and do functions. Depending on the use, if you reuse it a lot, then yeah, functions are nice. And like NPCs and stuff like that, there's a lot of stuff that's done repeatedly, so I have to use functions a lot. I've always kind of wondered, like, functions would make the code shorter a lot of the time, but I always kind of wondered if that was like slower runtime. It probably made this like a script load faster, for example, like on the initial load when the game's loading it. But I always wondered if it was more work to like call a function from somewhere else in the script or something. Even if it is, it would probably have been something super minimal. But depends. Oh, time complexity? I do not know what that means. It reminded me of a bunch of stuff having to worry about back when I used to do scripting for the private server stuff. Trying to avoid doing SQL queries as much as possible. If you have to do an SQL query for some reason, try to make it simple as possible. Make sure you avoid stuff that would do SQL injection, escaping the string, all that bullshit. Usually just one. In my case, when I used to do that. Damage resistor bake. I guess I'll just keep exploring. Wandering aimlessly till I happen to run into.
Yeah, that's one way to become the center of attention.
Wait, did they spot me?
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Reacquiring target.
Shit. I'm not losing stuff, so I don't think I'm getting a bounty with them or anything. Let's not save. Let's go run and see if any of the rest are attacking me. Looks like no. I got away with murder literally, I guess. I do miss doing the private server stuff a little bit.
Can't afford.
How much is my max HP up to anyways? 1800. I wonder how much of that's from my murders. Oh my god, I didn't know you could see how much bits are stored. 43k. What if it says on the perk? It doesn't, damn. I was curious how many people I've murdered.
And how did you sleep? Decidedly horrible. If it was any colder, I'd be dead.
This is storage.
Loudspeakers playing all night remind me of the
Now watch it.
Really?
Internal records classify you on behalf of all aggrieved parties. The order demands immediate... That certainly remains possible. I shall see all records of this event.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reload.
Proceeding forward.
Non-compete!
Okay, I guess I'm maybe in the clear. As I killed all the witnesses. Oh, no, maybe not. I saw a little detection thingy. These guys. Okay, nah.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Oh, wow, this is a bit back. Bullshit, I killed all the witnesses, though.
Discounts.
And how did you sleep? Decidedly horrible. If it was any colder, I'd be dead. And those protectorate loudspeakers playing all night remind me of the pre-schism days. I've been hearing them in my dreams.
Can't afford.
To this asshole who probably spotted me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can see how much hearts I have, can't I? think. Maybe, maybe not. Hmm. Well, if I can, I don't know where to find it. Oh, here it is, 106 people. So, not as much as I thought, but a decent bit. Those are rookie numbers.
Filthy creatures. Go away, go away. Oh, there's someone else.
Aww.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
I should kill you, but I'm gonna leave you. Also because of the sprats.
Not watching. Pockets.
I wonder how many items I've stolen. Hello?
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
The plan is always in motion, so move along.
I have many solutions, but none for your problems. By the look of you.
I don't know who Auntie's Choice thinks they will convince with this poor quality propaganda, but I sure am grateful for the heat they provide.
You said it.
I feel confident those weak-minded crabble kissers in the Protectorate would fall for it, though.
I wouldn't doubt that for a second.
Tired of trying to ascend in the order, frustrated by the Protectorate that can protect you no longer, then come over to Anti-Choice where you're given the freedom to choose your own path in life. We're always looking for bright mind and skilled hand to help antis dominate the marketplace. Join now and receive a coupon of 80% off your complimentary welcome basket. You're gonna pay for a welcome basket, of course.
Say, have you seen Junior Acolyte Nelson around anywhere?
Time for discounts.
Not detected anymore, am I? I don't know why I was so aggressive to that guy who's just walking through the patrol.
Just stay focused, keep your head down, breathe, recite pi to 1,000 digits to calm yourself.
A lot of fucking digits, man.
What do you think those Protectorate subjects are doing over there?
Probably genuflecting to the Sovereign. Next poor fool who pops their head up will find themselves suddenly deceased.
Hello. What's going on here?
You there. If you happen to be headed into Protectorate territory, can you keep your lamps open for my scouts? That squad should have reported back hours ago. You there. If you happen to be headed into Protectorate territory, can you keep your lamps open for my scouts? That squad should have reported back hours ago.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
You?
Not watching.
Thanks, followers. Appreciate you. Come on. What does my helmet do again? I keep it for the weak point damage, I think. Okay. Getting inside of Mike's, gotcha. How much hours do I have on this? I'm already over, I think, what the completionist time to beat this is.
Succumb to panic. All of you reinforcements from Laplace's garden are acting like scared little sprats. A life of luxury has weakened your resolve. Sir, if you make me go out there, I fear I may tear my own eyeballs out. There's something not right with me. It's as if everything has become inexplicably wrong. Your eyeballs, huh? One of the other Laplace reinforcements tried to rip his own skin off. What did they do to all of you up there?
Can't afford.
Well, they had a good record, but now they're experimenting on their own citizens.
Deployment of food drops properly. I suppose I better clean this up.
Oh no, free food.
I read that report, actually. I have a level 1 in chemistry, and I have no idea what most of the artificial compounds in it are. The lab techs refuse to even attempt to consume it.
Seriously? That definitely feels like a flaw in their methodology that someone should, rectify. Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Well, that was a very quick and decisive yes. Oh, my hand was in the wrong place.
Free to take.
For giving us a metaphorical kick in the correct direction.
Stay tuned for what follows. Avid followers of our predictive playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues? Visit your local.
Can you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then, why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Is it because of the low ambient temperature on Cloister?
Very astute. The ambient temperature is indeed below a critical threshold at all times, yet the Protectorate ignored our warnings repeatedly.
Instances like this, are they reason for the Great Schism?
Correct. At every turn we tried to guide them with logic and reason, but they could not see past their own hubris. Thank the Architect we are no longer exposed to such. the Auntie's choice. Oh, Architect preserve us.
Damn Auntie's and their propaganda. Take this, you piece of poorly designed refuse! Ah! Take this!
Well, that's one way to do it.
You tell him.
That's one way to become the center of it.
Sorry guys, I gotta murder you. First. Where's some other guys to make sure I'm not like. Hello. Okay, looks like I'm good. One on over there. Hello.
This seems rather extreme. Are you sure you can't simply unbolt it?
As I already stated, the weather has iced over the bolts. They require the application of concussive force before they can be manipulated.
My poor terminal does not deserve such abuse.
If it weren't for your lead fingers, I would not need to repair the input panel to begin with. Now stand back and let me get on with it. The sooner I finish, the sooner you can go back to processing rift data.
Free to take.
Do I hear hammering from the other stations?
Don't question it. Just be glad I brought a blowtorch.
You have tuned your receiver to phone wireless. Verify before we amplify.
Ascendant anti-morbidic soda.
Giving me a max HP for killing people is devious.
From the Order of the Ascendant.
All the man needs to murder hundreds is simple 2 max HP per.
Potential. Due course, in due time, each fulfilling our prescribed role within the grand plan. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
What's over here? Special damage resistor bank.
Control of the purple berry parasite. OA archive transcription number 3918-4 begins here. Hello. For the record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today, I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the purple berry parasite by Auntie's Choice and its numerous subsidiaries and former supernumerary, although that's a different lecture. The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths, until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is usual for Auntie's Choice. The purple berry infects nearly 100% of all purple berry bushes, both in the wild, on corporate farms, and even in our hydroponic collectives. Originally discovered on a single colony world, the purple berry plant was subsequently spread throughout the colonies due to Auntie's Choice's poorly regulated interstellar shift. It was due to Spacer's Choice, which somehow merged with another company to become Auntie's Choice. Honestly, these corporate interactions make little sense to me, as they mostly amount to relabeling assets and changing letterhead and mascot cartoons. So I will just refer to them as Auntie's Choice going forward, even though that may offend some of my more literal-minded colleagues. But I digress. The purple berry plant was at first thought to be poisonous. as the early colonists eating its berries died from the most of discharges this documentarian has ever witnessed. A rare Auntie's Choice lab recording in our archive, which we acquired from a corporate defector to the Protectorate before our stellar system was sealed and the Order ceased daily interactions with our peaceful allies.
Charmed
But
it.
again, Choice's unlettered scientists showed that the berries were not poisonous. Instead, they were infected with a microscopic as it is. More specifically, the PvP eggs are found in every infected plant, where these eggs have been subdermally infected by the second stage of the process. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's examine the PvP life cycle in detail. After an infected berry is eaten by a host, the eggs inside the berry are exposed to the host's digestive enzymes. Enter their second stage as spiky worm-like creatures with oxidized
Plasma tolerance exceeded.
Blood along the entire intestinal tract. These worms are eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length, and they then seek out nearby purpleberry plants to lay their eggs in the ripening purpleberries. And I should add, plants are well fertilized in this entire process. Also, as the expelled contents contain undigested purpleberry seeds, the distribution of the plants is increased, helping infected purpleberry plants to spread farther and grow better than uninfected. Perhaps unsurprisingly,
Restore my life, avenge my
scientists mislabeled case of obvious symbiosis, given how both the purpleberry and its given the initial classification error, it's remembered
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
After some additional casualties, plodding Auntie's Choice field researchers discovered that co-native planetary fauna was well adapted to the parasite and hardly affected by it to any large amount. But human colonists were not so fortunate. The PvP worms disrupted the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large immune response leads to violently explosive diarrhea, resulting in the expelling of the worms, the berries, and most of the person's gastrointestinal tract. Human casualty rate was close to 100%, even when reluctantly given medical attention by Auntie's Choice doctors, who were more concerned with upselling unnecessary procedures or prescribing expensive ointments such as their antibiotics, a topical cream that offers no benefit to the dying patient, except possibly smoothing away stubborn wrinkles, according to product literature. However, given the purpleberry's non-zero nutritional value and low growing costs, impatient Auntie's Choice administration officials directed their labs to find ways to remove the parasite from the berry. A variety of methods were tested and found effective, but they were all time-consuming and wasteful of the edible portion of the purpleberries, so these methods were deemed non-cost-effective and rejected out of hand.
So I need a kit.
Eventually, the answer was found not in a lab, but in a history book. Specifically, a history text on Saltuna, a crossbreed of 2 different earth fish species called salmon and tuna, was found that contained a reference to anisakid nematodes, or salmon worms, with an estimated 70 to 90%
Turn variable resistor monitor.
infected by these parasites. More importantly, the text contains
That's
a
for the repaired.
solution to eradicate these parasites.
Beep beep boop boop.
The simple and obvious, yet untried, act of freezing the salmon meat killed the embedded parasites. A quick test showed the same procedure worked on PvP eggs, although without quite 100% effectiveness. The remaining parasite eggs were not removed, a method that was judged too wasteful and expensive, since they increased the protein content of the berries without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. The microscopic egg remains were simply too small to be seen or felt by the unaided eyes and tongues of their consumers. So Auntie's Choice administrators were satisfied with this inept solution. Purple berries are now a common nutritional and flavoring agent throughout the colony worlds. Mindless Auntie's Choice consumers especially purchase a large variety of purpleberry-themed foods and beverages, all of them mislabeled parasite-free. More accurately, the label should read live parasite-free. But in any case, Auntie's Choice once again demonstrated their contempt for their customers, for nature, and for any pretense of safety. Another reason this documentarian is grateful for our order's fabricated nutritional foodstuffs. OA Archive transcription number 3918-4 ends here.
And now, constructually compelling yet categorically voracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus.
Above-average scienticians acknowledge the value of canter dust.
The uncountably
Yeah, that's
best
far.
salt substitute
The Mangler.
from the Order of the Ascendant.
This is gonna take me forever, man.
Humorous hot beverage mug text recently observed, scienticians seek safety in
Sunday
numbers
afternoon.
and enlightenment. Warning, the following song mentions some actions that are improper, something your fractions should never be.
Oh. That protectorate shit. Let's see. Aspirant Yellock, our seers have determined that we are likely to forget your metal detector today. We strongly encourage you to remember your metal detector. RIP. We did not remember. Pine. Dinosaur deer or some shit. Order scout prisoner.
Worthless bodies.
Aggressors in range.
Giving chase.
You do that.
State your intentions.
You're just listening to next week's #1 hit. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Duty of every protectorate subject, ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Function
Stop
to the
talking.
equaling our starting 10 plus the F minus 2. In all cases that you know, starting where n is so low. Now you know just what to do. Start the cycle, here's the cue. It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summing to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. Define the recurrence relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber Abaci.
Very little engineering required.
Not possible. No target to gut.
5, 8, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Gazing upon the golden spiral, a part that's quite so vital, arcing in a circle motion, giving squares to perfect quotient. 0, 1, 1, and again, 2, 3, 5, and 8, and then.
I know these warnings were designed.
34.
What are you doing over there? Is he taking a piss or something?
Disruptive influences.
Oh, yeah, verse.
It's Fibonacci from Liber Abaci.
All our broken doors.
The Fibonacci sequence is a sequence in which each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 1, 44, and so on and so forth.
No top entrance. Damn, 17 again? Hello, Annie.
On what target?
Take metaphor?
Broadcasting cognitive resonance across Arcadia, this is Grand Plan
Where's the
Wireless.
Yeah.
Students, the consul's coup was no anomaly. His totalitarian takeover was telegraphed. Yet to some, he remains an unpredictable variable. Allow me to fill in the gaps in your data. Data point 1, Consul Thoreau has served as counselor to 2 generations of sovereigns. They trusted him implicitly, which put him in a position to take advantage.
Clear what, like 2 hours?
Data point 2, the consul and the
My usual days.
have different leadership.
Today's gotten rather strange. As late recently, I had an influx of new recruits in the form of demoted officers, accompanied by explicit instructions that they should fight on the front lines. Additionally, the usual sign of paperwork around such has been waived. This is concerning to say the least. Every time I try to examine these issues more closely, the consul's new administration prevents my investigation at every turn. Asking the demoted officers what happened generally results in a quick shake of the head and paling of the skin. They all very obviously have a vested interest in not talking about it. Law, I don't know what to say that my faith in the Protector has been shaken. I'd be lying if I said I didn't say the current turn of events has left me uneasy. For the time being, I'll hold off further questioning unless I wind up as a new recruit in some other officers' camp. Yep, trying to get them killed.
Duration will not exceed 3.7 years. Please mark my words for later fact-checking. Addendum, I present this excerpt from a recent Protectorate broadcast. Presented sans context to maximize listener reaction.
I will only be torturing the sovereign subjects.
What happens next may surprise you, but not us.
No, don't look on that.
Next up.
45 minutes to get an unscathed victory on
Target, Commander, don't
Katharina.
tease me.
Oh. Jeez. Jeez. Why do you need an unscathed victory?
Worthless bodies.
Get better rewards. I see. Man, you're really min-maxing that game. You know what the difference in rewards were? Like, was it worth all that headache? Additional protective fortress is coming to Command's notice that Glorious Dawn has created a secondary camp to the south of Spiketown. Though there may be similarities between the two cults, the Glorious Dawn are not to be confused with the more mundane traders who compromise the ranks of the Order of the Ascendant. They are far more volatile and unstable, often throwing themselves like guns at enemies with little regard for their own lives. Extreme caution is advised.
Don't wait for later. You cross your T's. You've started your
True magical ability from the merchant.
The only thing that's left.
Yeah, merchant pretty good. Hello? Okay, whatever, just let you guys out.
Dagmar. The cur. How could she betray me? Her, of all people. The one who recruited me into the Dawn and saved my life. And out of all the cultists, she elevated me to the highest rank in the Dawn. Was her right hand.
Look at chin and nod knowingly. I see, go on.
She was my supervisor. I was just a lowly scientist. She alone could see my heart through the shell the Protectorate encased me in. And when she saw my pain, she looked into my background.
These off hours are nice.
It was then that she recruited me.
You ever seen you saw something that identified as your exploitable victim? Oof, wait, you were a scientist?
And why is that so difficult to believe? Ironically, I used my closed-minded scientific rigor as a defense from the unbridled intelligence that tormented me when I was younger.
Everyone's obviously led you to recruit you, but how did she find out about
My
it?
psychological profile. I saw it once. Recommended sending me to mental refreshment when I was young. Repeatedly. Something about killing sprats. But my parents were able to keep that from happening. The paranoia the Protectorate creates in its subjects crowds everything else out. Even familial love. They were terrified that my behavior would lead people to start looking at them askance.
Well, there was also the sprat killing.
Remember I told you they were vigilant, right? They could have helped me in numerous ways lesser subjects' parents
pretty
couldn't.
good.
But they did nothing.
Let's put it lightly.
Just locked me away until I learned to hide my feelings. My existence was always bleak, joyless, without purpose. Just like every other subject's. Dagmar was the first friend I'd had since I was a young child. She gave me a life. A family. Or so I thought.
Yeah. Good thing you don't need anymore since you have me now. Aww.
Thank you. But Dagmar has shown me I can't depend on anyone. I have to let my beliefs guide me now. They're all I have left.
Just,
It's hard.
I don't
to
think I used that
explain,
one a ton. I don't
outside
remember
of the
though.
lab, thinking only ever confused me, got me into trouble. Since I joined the Dawn, everything I depend on the Dawn's beliefs. Without them, I would have nothing.
Oh my god, how long are you gonna
existence.
yap? I want to go to the bathroom.
I just can't, and I won't. I'm certain we've better things to do than
This poor woman's like pouring her heart out. And I'm like,
whatever
oh
this
my
is.
god, shut up, I gotta piss. We'll talk more later.
Seeks to rehabilitate the mentally.
It's clear. Go, go, go.
Station is
Go,
hosting
go,
a
go.
training group to help ex-protectorate subjects.
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Motherfucker, what are you talking about? Keep my behavior within acceptable parameters. I just saved your life.
Our former colleagues replace the empty promise of the paradigm with
I'll
the
be right back. After restroom. Not that though. Oh, what's this? Real quick. Ah. I always like to look at file sizes. With code stuff, kind of get a general idea of how fucking big it is from that. Oh, you see, you got a little menu. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta restroom. I kind of forgot it's a Sunday afternoon. I think I'm going to dip out of here for now. I'm fine, but I don't think I'm gonna stream. Maybe a little bit later again, some more. Maybe like 9, 10 my time. I'll start up another one, but I don't know. I've been kind of like, I want to stream. I really do want to finish this game though. I've been doing it really slowly.
End the message with an emphatic sign-off such as,
Progress
"You'll never
though.
be sad when you have solutions."
Yep, but I'm out of here. GG, Annie, Av. I'll catch all of you later. Anyone else who's looking around, you have a good one too. Annie, thank you for the raid earlier. Yeah, hope I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna bounce for now. Have a good one. Have a good end to the week. Peace. I guess not for Annie. He's got the day off. Bye bye. All right. See you, YouTube.